Hey everyone, today I'll be taking a look at the Star Wars Black Series GameStop exclusive Star Wars Battlefront 2 Jet Trooper. Now I know I reviewed the Star Wars figure about what was it, 2 days ago. I'm just in the Star Wars mood because Obi-Wan Kenobi came out and it is absolutely amazing, and episode 3 is probably my favorite episode. Anyway, let's just go ahead and take a look at the package of the guy. As you can see, open window displays the figure, all of the accessories. You got gaming grades right there. It says Star Wars Battlefront 2. It says it's the Jet Trooper. You have Star Wars Black Series on the top. On the side, you got artwork of him. On the back, you got the same artwork, a bio. It says number 6 in this gaming grades line. And you got words and stuff on the side, a window, gaming grades on the top, a window on the bottom, barcode and other stuff. So let's just go ahead and get this guy open. Getting this guy out the package, this is an excellent figure. But I don't think for the price that I paid for it. I paid $32 for this guy, which is crazy. I did not know exclusives went up that much, because I thought this would be like a $26, $27 figure. Went to the register. The guy scanned it and it came up to $32. Oh my goodness. Okay. Taking a look at that head sculpt, I think it looks really, really good. Comparing it to the old Clone Trooper body here, as you can see, it is way more proportionate. It's like a lot bigger because there's a sculpted head up in there. So I think they improved this body a lot more. This is reuse from this body, I think, and or it's modified. It's modified in the arms right here, and then I think in the legs. But it also has parts from the newer Clone Trooper body as well. I wasn't really too fond of the new Clone Trooper body, most because the elbows, not because they're not double jointed. I don't really care about that, but it's because it had like a rubber shoulder pad, and then when I saw reviews of when people bend the elbow, like it had a tear in it, and then I was like, okay, that's not gonna last good over time. So I like this more, not just because it's just double jointed, but also because the shoulder pad is plastic, so when you bend it, it's not gonna tear into the shoulder pad. So I like that a lot better. But there is some nice silver right here with some black for the visor. And then these red lines on it are also really clean, and the blue lines are really clean as well. So that is nice. You got a shoulder pad here, which is that the same? This looks a little bit bigger. So yeah. And I think the arms are also a bit shorter, maybe. Just compare them. Yeah, they're a little bit shorter, which means they're more proportionate to this body. Because in my opinion, these arms are really long. But there's some nice blue going down on it. The blue is really clean on this figure. I have to give it that. Blue is really clean. The chest has some really nice blue. And bringing in this figure again to compare it, chest right here is smaller. This one's bigger, more proportionate. I like that. You got the adamant in there, and there's something there. I don't know if that's something. Okay, I took it off, so that's something I did. You got this belt right here, which is done in plain white. Something I wish they did on this was painted like they did on this one. That would have been nice if they painted it, but I mean, you wouldn't really see it since it's going to be covered by the jetpack, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And then the thighs, you got some wrinkling right there in the black, and you got this white thigh pad going down, and then there's this blue knee pad, and then blue right there for the shin with some white, with a white triangle. Now the shins are swapped on this guy. It doesn't really bother me too much because he stands up, and I'm not really gonna try to go through that hassle trying to pop it off and switch it, because I'm planning on getting multiple of these guys if they go on clearance, because I'm not paying $32 for 2 more of these guys. That's $64 for 2 action figures, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait for those to go on clearance. But I'm not gonna be swapping these shins because it doesn't really bother me too much. And from the back, they're just blue as well. So a very nice looking action figure here. I really like how it looks, but $32 is, that's the extreme price right there. For the accessories, he comes with a pistol right here. You would think for a Jet Trooper, he'll come with more than just a pistol, maybe come with a rifle, but he just comes with a pistol. nice detail on it. You can put it in the hands. You see pretty easily, maybe a little bit of struggling, but put the finger through the trigger hole, and there you go. You got him wielding a blaster there. I have to say, this guy stands up really, really well. And he comes with a jetpack as well. Has some nice clean paint on it. Looks good. You got a peg right here. And that plugs into the back really securely. So you're not going to worry about that falling off anytime soon. And he stands up really well with that jetpack on as well. So the accessories are really nice for this figure. Measuring this Jet Clone Trooper, not to see how tall he is, he stands at about 6 inches tall to the top of his helmet. And that puts him at a good height to the older Clone Trooper. Maybe the older Clone Trooper is a little bit taller, but I would not put these guys next to each other. Not saying this is a bad... Oh, I just knocked him over. Not saying that this is a bad figure by any means. It's just that proportionally this guy makes this guy look shit, even though it's not really shit. And here he is next to some more clones. Here is Wrecker and Tech. Come on, stand. Ah, shit. And lastly, here he is next to the Imperial Rocket Trooper. I don't know what happened with this guy, but I paid $22 for this guy. Maybe because it was on clearance or something. I don't know. I got it from... It was next to a bunch of other ones, so I just bought it from there. And I guess it was on clearance, but I don't know why this guy came up to $32 and he came up to $22. That makes no sense. For articulation, we're just going to take off this jetpack. There is a Dumbo joint up at the head, allowing him to look up that far, look down that far. Do have some tilt, rotation. Hinge at the shoulder goes up a little bit past 90, unlike the other Clone Trooper where that shoulder pad will get in the way. This shoulder pad, since there's like a big gap in there, you can actually bury it under there. You can rotate around through 60. Bicep, double bend at the elbow. Get some really good range there. Rotation at the wrist can hinge down and up. You have a ball joint at the mid-torso, allowing you to crunch a little bit. Crunch it back a little bit side to side, which makes sense since this is an armor and you won't be able to get that much crunching with it. And then you got a waist rotation. Ball joint at the hip. This thigh pad gets in the way, so when you kick up it will rotate, which is unfortunate, but you got a thigh rotation. You can go out and back that far. Double bend at the knee. It's about right there. Hinge at the foot can go up, can't go back at all because this gets in the way. And you do got an ankle pivot, so articulation is actually pretty good on this guy, better than I thought it would be. So overall, wow, in this closed space you can really hear that noise. So overall, I really like this figure. The paint is very, very clean. I haven't spotted any paint mishaps. Maybe you can spot one, I don't know. But it looks really, really good. The paint's clean, the articulation's pretty decent. And the accessories are nice too. Maybe if he came with another gun, that would have been good. But I guess that's game accurate. I did play as this guy a lot because I play most of the Clone Troopers because that's what most people were playing. And they wouldn't let you play a game unless there was a certain amount of people. And for every other thing, there wasn't enough people. But there was definitely enough people playing as the clones. So yeah, very nice figure. Definitely like this body better than this one. But overall, that's it for this video. Oh wait, I haven't even gave him a score yet. Shit. For $32, you might as well just buy something else. But it is a really nice figure, so I'm gonna have to give it a solid 10 out of 10. Anyway, that's it for this review. I'll see you next time. Bye.